If you haven't checked out the Seat Leon Cupra full driving review recently with the facelift, now with 300 horsepower, then you surely have to check it out. We focus on the estate version with all-wheel drive there. Here in our coverage from the Geneva Motor Show on Autogefühl with Thomas, we're going to take a detailed look on the 5-door version and also two different colors, very special colors. Here, this one is called Eclipse Orange, a new special color, surely one that is screaming out to personalize your Leon pretty much. And we're starting here at the exterior with this one here, and you can see the new LED tail lamps, also with a new black frame here around the grille. Very spectacular dynamic design, and the Leon already in the base version has a dynamic design, the Cupra version then with even more aggressive front fenders, even stronger than before. 19-inch rims, a little protected from the tires as well, so good stance on the road. Then the design line above the door handles, also again from this dynamic design, and goes over to a second design that is evolving here. And the 5-door version is not so much different to the 3-door version. Meanwhile, they have really integrated the design very well. Rising rising window line right here that is dissolving. Just the lower part is made from chrome. And also it's interesting how we can work in the industry meanwhile, that we have the design line following also over the fuel cap, for example. So pretty interesting. There we go with the fuel cap. And the 5-door version, of course, a little bit more versatile than the 3-door version. But just the estate is then the most flexible one. Taillights are drawn horizontally very wide. With the new Cupra 300 logo, there's no more horsepower split. It's just this 300 version right there available. And we can also show you one look in the trunk from the 5-door version. It's not as big as in the estate, of course. Here you can put the cover in here. You can have it at the lower level, but you can also take a look at the replacement tire. Inside is the sound system, and then you can put this cover higher that you can have an even loading surface with the seats, and you can flip those, fold them flat here in a ski hatch as possible, or also 2/3, 1/3 split. Cupra interior, those ones are the standard sport seats. Interesting is those ones here, I have the separated head restraints, also with printed Cupra logo, and there are also the optional super sport seats. They have the integrated head restraints then, but those ones here offer you a little bit more space. I found them more comfortable. I have tested both. But both, the sport here and the, let's say, base sport and the top sport seats, they both come with Alcantara on the inside and leatherette on the outside. Seat has figured that out very well, how to combine sportiness or luxury with sustainability. Those ones we also have the electric seat setup, because sometimes you can only get some seating setup if you either stay with the manual or with the electric. Those ones here are possible in both ways actually. And this new updated interior still features this repetition of the design of the side profile right here in the interior. Just now with the new infotainment screen. This one is the top infotainment screen, but you can also go with a lower trim that is a little bit smaller, then no problem. Here the proximity sensor is no more because it obviously doesn't have enough space, and maybe also want to save some costs. This is the basic app view you have then here, and can go to the different vehicle options, for example sports information, also especially for the Cupra, or then again the GPS and so on. Also connect your phone just via Bluetooth, that's still possible. Here the manual gearbox with the Cupra logo, and you know there's also the auto gearbox available, DSG dual clutch transmission. This one here shifts very well, crisp but smooth at the same time. And then as a top version, all-wheel drive plus DSG, so this combination then, and all-wheel drive just with the DSG, not available with manual, and that one, the full driving view, you can check out at Autogefühl as well. And what about the rear? The same setup we find right there, and also interesting that we have this Alcantara, leatherette, and then in the middle, in the split between, this racing style look. It's a carbon fiber cloth, you could describe it in the best way. Knee room, that's very interesting, and I mean, even more interesting is Also check out here our Seat Ibiza coverage from the Geneva Motor Show, and there you see how much room the Ibiza, the new one, really has. Also, if compared here with the compact segment car. Same counts for the headroom, and now the new Ibiza and the new and the currently on really come very close. That's pretty interesting. Also here, some beveled shoulders you can adapt. Also as a ski hatch you can very well use. Comfortable seating position right here. And now my favorite color, Mediterranean blue, here now with the Estate, with the ST Cupra. And this one is then also the version that can be combined all-wheel drive, automatic gearbox and the Estate. This very combination is reserved then because probably someone who would go for the very top trim level would maybe go for this exact version then. Also good contrast to the blue with the black front grille. And those LED taillights, they're even sharper in the design right now. So while the after-show party is starting in the background, this one here still a very beautiful Estate design, even more top up with this Mediterranean blue color. Such a dream Estate to me. I think it's really all you can really ask for. 19-inch rims in black with this Michelin Pilot Cup Sport or Sport Cup 2 tires, but I wouldn't recommend them for wet roads, rather really just for the racetrack. Then here black frames around there, and this new small black accent here, but I think why not? I mean, it's just a little joyful element. And this one here a little bit longer then, so that's a basic difference to the Estate. The Estate is indeed longer than the 5-door version, therefore you also have so much more luggage room. And here finally the rear with a new black Cupra logo, single letters, very spectacular as well, horizontal tail lights. And you don't lose too much trunk space on, at least. Include the Seat logo right here, 4Drive it says, the all-wheel drive logo, there you can see it as well. A beautiful cover here, then they can optionally fit with a replacement tire. And they're really flexible. Roof rails fixed on both sides there. And you can also flip the seats without killing anyone. So, and here we go with a very nice setup. So this is really the combination of sportiness with this 2-liter turbo 300 horsepower engine. You can also check that one out. We have ridden that one on the racetrack. And here we go with the different interior. First of all, again, a nice combination of the microfiber and then here this carbon fiber fabric style, I would call it that way again. And then here we have the optional sport seats with those integrated head restraints. They look really sporty. They're also nice and also have enough space. It's just, I mean, personal preference, which one you can better sit on. Personally, I would just go for the standard seats. You can also save some money then. But I also heard colleagues saying, well, those ones are more comfortable. They offer a little bit more side support. Yes, they do. And a little bit slimmer here also in the lower area. So the question is really, is that more suitable for your body style or not? I like it a little bit more open here for the seat. So, but I mean, it's also fine. So maybe, well, if you can test it at your dealer, I'm not sure if the dealer will have 2 seats available, but we gave you our advice and also visual advice. Maybe you could already have a good decision if that's for you or not. So, what about the rear here? The optional sport seats, they leave a little bit less knee room that you also have to consider. Also, the panoramic roof is great to leave interior fully enlightened. Here you lose a little bit of headroom. For me, it's still okay if you're taller than me, taller than 1.86 m or 6'1" taller than that. Then you should probably leave out the panoramic roof if you want to drive more often in the rear. And we finish off here with the Cupra with the TSI 2-liter turbo with 300 horsepower now, all-wheel drive and DSG in this combination. Again, the performance can be all checked out in our extensive driving review with countryside fast, autobahn a little bit, you know, just straight, and also the racetrack, and then also comparing front-wheel drive manual with all-wheel drive with the DSG and in the Estate. A lot of different insight there, so check out our full driving review, and I hope you like this another color inside here, colors and trims for the Seat Leon Cupra. Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments.